Hey guys, today we're talking a bit more about exact instructions. Exact instructions are when you're giving me a series of steps in a procedure telling me how to do something. This is important as you learn to communicate instructions for designing experiments, for conveying messages, for communicating with other people. Step 1, grab your toothbrush. Got it. Step 2, grab your toothpaste. Got it. Put the toothpaste on the toothbrush. Alright, let's try this again. Get your toothbrush. Got it. Get your toothpaste. Got it. Put the toothpaste on the toothbrush. Alright, I'm gonna hope you mean that I'm squeezing it onto the toothbrush. We tried that already. Alright, some toothpaste on the toothbrush. Wet your toothbrush with the toothpaste on it, okay? Start going up and down with the toothbrush in your mouth. Get your toothbrush, get your toothpaste, take the toothpaste and put some on your toothbrush. I think we should have taken it out of the tube first. Move your toothbrush to a 48-degree angle. How about that? Is that right? Brush your teeth in a circular motion. Brush your tongue. Rinse your mouth and toothbrush. Get a toothbrush that fits the size of your mouth. It doesn't fit. Now we're going to learn how to carve a pumpkin. I've got some instructions from some students. Let's see what they told me to do. Step 1, get the tools you need. Okay. It is important to let me know that I need to get the tools ahead of time, but giving me a list of tools is especially important. Next, put something underneath. You want to identify what you're doing when you say to put something underneath. I'm not sure if putting a hammer underneath is going to be the best solution. One suggestion is to put a piece of paper underneath. So I will put a piece of paper underneath. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Next, cut the top. All right, let's see. I cut the top. Am I doing this right? Maybe some more details about how to cut the top. Another instruction tells me to cut a circle around the stem with a knife. Okay, that's a little more detail. Let's try that. It fell in. So maybe there would be a tip about how to carve the circle around the stem. The next step says to take out the guts. Maybe telling me how to do this would be helpful. Maybe telling me where to put them would be helpful too.
That is so funny!
Well, here's one with a good materials list. It says I need a dinner knife, a medium-sized pumpkin, a metal salad spoon. I don't know about you, I don't eat my salad with a spoon. I'll find something. A candle and a match. There's a safety caution here that says be careful with the dinner knife and the match. Thank you. I appreciate you making sure that I am aware that those two things could hurt me. This one says to clean out the insides. Could be messy. This one says to take the guts out of it. What if I don't see any guts? Define what a gut is. This one says take the pulp out. Okay, I know what pulp is. Pulp is the vegetable matter that's in there. I'm going to take the metal salad spoon and scoop that out. Next, it says I need to find a design that I desire, and that is pretty vague, so you want to give a little more detail when you're giving instructions. Desired design. Another one says find a pattern you like. Does that mean a polka dot pattern, a checkered pattern? What kind of pattern? Here's one that gives me really specific instructions. It says carve 2 triangle eyes in the upper area of one side of the pumpkin. All right, that gives me a shape. It doesn't tell me the exact size of the shape, but it tells me the shape and it tells me about where in the pumpkin I need it. That's really helpful. Were these the triangle eyes you were thinking of? If they're not, then maybe you want to give more specific instructions about where the flat edge and where the pointy edge should be. Maybe a diagram, maybe a picture would be helpful. Now it says, carve an upside down triangle below the eyes for the nose, leave room for mouth. Okay, so I'm going to guess that upside down triangle means with the pointy end down, but that would be something we could be more specific about next time too. Next it says carve a circle shape for the mouth below the nose. Now it says I need to put a circle down here. This is going to be tricky. I'm using a large knife. Maybe a different tool would be in order. Maybe that's something that would be a good specific. It's not quite a circle, but it's going to have to do. There is the pumpkin. Some of the suggestions included a description of drawing the design onto the pumpkin first. That would be a really good idea. The next step appears to be lighting it up somehow, and there's a number of ways people describe that to me. Some people said put a light in the pumpkin. You really need to be specific about the light. Some lights are better than others. This is the light from my camera. I'm not sure if that's going to work. What if I just shine a flashlight in here? I've put light into the pumpkin. A candle's a good idea. Here's a candle. Does the size matter? Whenever you're making a list of instructions, think about the size of things. Telling me what size I need will be important. You could say small or large, but that doesn't tell me a lot. Maybe you could measure it in inches, or maybe you could say the size of your thumb. That would be a good detail.
Speaking of the size of your thumb, I once saw the biggest blueberry ever that was half the size of my thumb.
Looks like the last step is to light it with a match and put it out so it can be seen in the dark. I really like the person that left the detail about letting it be seen in the dark. That shows me a little bit of my purpose. Why am I putting a match in it? Am I trying to catch it on fire? Am I trying to clean it out with fire? No, I'm trying to make it be seen in the dark. So that helps me narrow down my focus as I'm following these procedures. Maybe there should be instructions on how to light a match. How to put a match out safely, where to put a match out when I have lit it, how should I put the candle in the pumpkin when it's been lit. There's our pumpkin. Happy Halloween!